Hey guys, I have a battle here against Corvus, the Porygon X, and Porygod X. He's not just a Porygon, he's a Porygod. And this is an underused battle. And yeah, haven't really played much of Underused this format, but willing to give it a shot. And yeah, there's the teams. Let's go ahead and get started with it. And yeah, there we go. Corvus X, let's do it. Nice yellow eyes, sir. Alright, so in comes Backersville, which is his Houndoom. And this is actually going to be a Mega Houndoom, which, technically it's still a limbo by spoken standards, but I decided not to make a big deal about it. Mainly because it's like, whatever. It's probably going to end up UU anyway. It's just not quite there yet, but whatever. You're just going to go ahead and Destiny Bond my Entei, or actually NT, I guess. NT. That's how you pronounce it, maybe? I don't know. I just decided to go to Bulldoze. This is not my normal NT. I tried to bring my Extreme Speed one, but it was not working on Wi-Fi, which is weird because it's the exact same NT that I used in Gen 6, so I don't know. I'm going to have to see what's wrong with it. Either way, I'm just going to go into my Hitmonlee as he decides to try to go for the Destiny Bot again. As we found in the last video, Destiny Bot can't be used twice in a row. Not that it really matters. Anyway, so this is a Scarf Hitmonlee, and I just go for a high jump kick, which goes right through the Gengar, and I end up smacking myself against the wall. So not very good. Gonna go into my Gliscor now, kind of hoping that maybe I can live 2 Shadow Balls, but I don't. So, yeah, I just kind of take more than half from that, and pretty much I need to sack something. This Gengar is actually a big problem for me. Actually more than I actually thought right now, so I decided to switch out, and yeah, just going to go into my NT, and I'm like, okay, fine, this thing can just, I guess, take it. Probably mean not going to take it, but you know, if I have to lose something, I guess it's going to be this thing. So, yeah, he's just going to go ahead and 2-hit KO me here with Shadow Ball, and it's not really great, but I'm like, okay, at the very least I can go to my Hitmonlee now. Like I said, I am Scarfed. I should be able to outspeed it, and then reveal the Scarf of his own, and that is really not good for me, because now I'm down 6-4 in this match, as, yeah, this Gengar is also Scarfed, and, yeah, that really sucks. I'm just going to go to my Sharpedo. I didn't want to go into this earlier, but because I was trying to save it as a late game sweeper, which is where Sharpedo Mega really shines. But yeah, he's gonna go to Togekiss. I decided just to go for the Crunch, and look at this damage. I mean, this is just normal Sharpedo, and ends up doing a little more than I would have thought to a Togekiss with a resisted Crunch. So I'm like, okay, let's try this. I'm gonna protect to see what he has. He tries to go for the T-Wave, which, okay, that's fine. I'm going to try to Mega Evolve here and hopefully kill this Togekiss with Ice Fang. Like I said, it doesn't appear to be physically bulky, so I'm just going to go ahead and try for it. Mega Evolve now, and just go for that Ice Fang. And, doesn't die, but I get the freeze. So, yeah, that was a bit of hacks in my favor. I'm actually kind of curious if that was, like, min damage. Because, like I said, it didn't really seem that bulky when I hit with that Crunch earlier, but, I will take that and take that thing down too. So, yeah, definitely some hacks in my favor there with the freeze. So, in comes Slurpoof, and I do have X2 speed boost in me. So I'm like, okay, even with Unburden, I'm not really sure this thing can damage me. He's gonna go ahead and sub up, which obviously also triggers his Appa Berry, whatever it is. Also, sorry about that. My wife just called, but I ignored her. Don't worry. Anyway, so yeah, gonna go ahead and Waterfall. Gonna break that sub as he decides to go for the belly drum. As you can see, I outspeed. I have no need for Aqua Jet, folks. I have +2, you know, so not much can outspeed a +2 speed Sharpedo that includes an unburdened Slurpoof, or Slurpuff. I know it's actually Slurpuff, but I like to call it Slurpoof. Fight me if you hate it. So, yeah, in comes this Raikou, and it's gonna go ahead and get its pressure on me, and that is gonna force me to switch. I don't really want to lose Sharpedo, and I don't think I can KO it either, so I decided to go into Mew. And here he reveals the Z move, and this happens to be one of the event Raikous. It's Raikou or Raikou, I don't know. Gosh, everyone's gonna make fun of me no matter how I pronounce things, but whatever. So he's gonna go ahead and all-out pummel, and the event Raikou actually does have what is it? The what is that move? Aura Sphere, which is a move that Raikou can't normally get, but he decided to make a pretty interesting set here with, you know, the Fightium Z. Unfortunately for him, I did go out into Mew to just, you know, completely absorb it. And unfortunately for me, though, he just goes for that Shadow Ball and crits me. So, There you go. He gets some hacks in his favor there, but it doesn't quite kill Mew. I decided to knock off its... Wait, did I just knock off? Yeah. I kind of actually predicted a switch. That's why I went for the knockoff. Obviously, I knew that Z-Stones could not be knocked off, but I predicted the switch, and it did end up working. So Mew goes down. I'm just going to go into my Gliscor now, and if the bestie has a Shadow Ball to hit me, because I know that this thing is pretty much ability locked and probably IV locked too, so I don't think it has Hidden Power Ice, so I'm like, alright, let's just go into Gliscor and get off my roost, and yeah, he can't really out-damage me with that. He doesn't kill me, and I'm able to get pretty much more than that back, so Gliscor is going to look pretty nice, and he's going to go into his Metagross. And I actually just go for the Earthquake here, which is excellent, because that's going to be able to 2-hit KO this Metagross. And yeah, Metagross obviously can't outspeed Gliscor. Gliscor is actually a deceptively fast Pokemon. So yeah, I'm going to be able to take out this Metagross, which is pretty huge. One of the biggest weaknesses of his team pre-game I noticed was that weakness to ground moves. So that's pretty nice. And after the Poison Heal, I am back to full HP. So this boy's Gliscor looking really nice. So he's going to go out into Gengar now, and I'm like, whatever, man. I have Earthquake still. But I am going to switch out. I decided to go into my own Gengar. As he just goes to the Dazzling Gleam. He was predicting my Sharpedo, so that is a super good prediction for me, because now he's pretty much forced to switch out. I decided to go for this Sludge Bomb here, as he goes out into Houndoom, and that's going to murder it, and that's pretty awesome. This is just a normal Gengar, mind you, and yeah, he ends up going back into his Raikou now. Actually, not really sure why he didn't go back into his Scarf Gengar, because obviously I revealed the Life Orb. He knows I'm Life Orb. He could have just outsped me. But either way, I'm just going to be able to get a Sludge Bomb off on this. Nearly kills the Raikou, too. Unfortunately, he does live, and he's able to Shadow Ball me back, which is going to kill my Gengar. But at this point, I pretty much have it wrapped up. I know I can just go into my Gliscor. I know that he's not really going to be able to do that much with an unstabbed Shadow Ball. And I'm going to be able to just kill this Raikou, and I should live with enough HP. Unless he gets a special defense drop, I can also live the Scarf Gengar's move as well, but no matter what he locks himself into, because he's going to pretty much have to, if he wants to kill Gliscor, he has to lock himself into Shadow Ball, and even then, he's not going to be able to beat Sharpedo, which I still have in the back, so, yeah, feel pretty confident about this. He ended up going for the Destiny Bond, pretty much to take me with him, but like I said, I still have Sharpedo in the back, so that is a good game there, Corvus the Porygon. So, today's question of the day is, what is your favorite color? Yeah, I know, it's a pretty simple question of the day, but we've been doing questions of the days about real-life favorites and whatnot, instead of, you know, Pokemon favorites. As for me, my favorite color is red, and I dislike blues heavily, so if you like blue, then you are my mortal enemy. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't take that seriously. Anyway, leave a comment about that, and see you guys again next time. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe if you like this video as well. Later.